I think we're live again. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, just around 30 seconds to go, Davo, viewers. What do we got, Davo? I can tell you, Ichikawa is a half a second to Daddy Kim. That was where we left off prior to YouTube doing YouTubey things, which means that the margin to Dawson is 5.8, which is enough for Ichikawa to hold down 7th. Whereas Lucas Keys, he's coming through the bus stop. Not a lot of time. Not a lot of time at all, Davo.
And no, not a lot of time at all as the timer runs down. But yeah, just notice. I think Crossy passed late as well. I'm not sure whether we picked up at the back end there before we dropped out.
We got that.
Yep.
Lucas Keys, where he's just up behind Spence, coming down through the boot for the last time, fires it down the inside. It's such a solid drive. Oh,
big drift out of the corner there from the Datsun, and Luke at the wheel. Lucas at the wheel.
Ichikawa's going to grab Danny Kim here. Goes for the outside, goes for the long way round. Can he make it stick? Lucas Keys comes across the line. Big sideways, wag of the tail. He's a happy chappy, very rightfully so. He gets the job done.
Ichikawa
Kim.
Still at
it. Look at what it's doing to the margin for Dawson.
Here we go.
4.8 seconds.
Ichikawa, he's got this.
4.4. Dawson's gonna keep this. And Bewley.
What a crazy finish to the race there.
Mate, absolutely. Good stuff.
So we see so Lucas Keys, Bewley, Spence, Clark, McConnell, Ichikawa, Kim, Dawson, Marnie, I think, still rolling around the final couple of corners here for 9th position. Hopefully we picked up on Crossland past Lay there with a bit of a delay in the broadcast. And Lay in 11th, so Crossy just sneaking into the top 10 there. But Lay, one of the AM drivers, nearly holding out Crossy there at the end. J-Man.
Yeah, fantastic effort.
Worcester across the line as well in 12th. Perkins 13th, Warren 14th, Goddard 15th, Nick Firth in 18th. J-Man. Wow, that had its ups and downs, that one, didn't it?
Oh, it sure did. It was a night to remember for certainly a few. I think certainly Keys for wrapping the title up, but purely out of a Pro-Am stable racing to P2, and then Tony Spence, obviously at the expense of Shane Fodado, who had a power cut, which is not cool. Condolences to Shane. However, look, we'll take the opportunity, I think, straight away to grab Tony down here and give him a big congrats for a couple of reasons tonight. First and foremost, the podium. Hopefully you've got comms on us, mate.
Hey, boys.
Mate, what a fantastic race. That one, I felt for you, had a bit of everything. Like battles on battles right the way through it. Just such a fantastic racetrack and a race to have the last one, mate. Give us your take on the start of that race and the five-way that you had at the start.
Yeah, just fucking trying to track down Bewley the whole time, really. First of all, I was trying to track down Clark and got him, but picked up that penalty, and then, that cost me really,
Yep.
So,
And but you know, 5 seconds you got on there, served it, put you to the back of that little trio pack, but you just kept your head down, Tony, and pressed on and got the job done.
Yeah, pretty gutted I had a incident with Firth as well,
Yep. That's racing, mate. You know, at the end of the day, you go out there and you guys go out there to race fast, hard and fair, and sometimes those things happen, and I'm sure, your fields would be all good, mate. But hey, look, that was just fantastic. You put on such a show. There was a number of you through that battle pack, I think Burley as well, and Clarkey, Dawson at Chikawa. They were all in there in the beginning. It was just such a big pack. It was so cool to watch, mate. But
what him to say? Did he disconnect or something?
I had a power cut, mate. So that was all she wrote for Shona, unfortunately.
Yeah, bugger. I would have had Bewley as well, catching him, putting in some good times those last few laps.
You snuck up on the radar, mate. We could see it about 4.2, 4.4, and then all of a sudden had a look down. It was like 1.8, and we were like, oh, shit, just run out of time, Tony.
Yeah, it was pretty gutted today, but oh well. No, bloody good. Been a good season. Yeah, probably the first two crashes I've had this year, I think.
Yep.
Those two I had. So, I mean, pretty consistent without crashing. So, yeah.
And championship wise, mate, I think
good
that
close champion.
Cement's fourth, and you and Firthy were engaged in a pretty good battle for top 5 for some time, and
yeah, mate.
we had our eye on that one. So, irrespective of what went down tonight, we knew you guys were going to go at it, and it was relevant that you guys were super close out on track tonight consistently. So well done, mate, and congratulations on an awesome season.
Cheers, boys. Yeah, I started the buddy season in Pro-Am, so, probably justified putting me into the Pro category, yeah. But, thanks, guys, and appreciate the time, and you guys putting your time in for the streams and all that.
It's our pleasure, mate. It's been an absolute blast, Tony. Looking forward to 25, mate. Well done.
Just want to shout out my final niggas.
Shout out.
Nice one.
All right, mate. Well done, Tony.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, do right.
Well done. All right, so that's
Tony. Give it a shout out.
Yep. All right, the next cab off the rank, and this guy truly deserves a good chat tonight because, man, he put on a show, and he'd be looking for a promotion into 25, I think, from class racing.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, Nate, you got your comms on for us, buddy.
Yep, I'm here, boys.
Mate, I don't know how much better that race, apart from the fact that you just had legitimate pace all night, putting super duper amounts of pressure on Nick Firth at the start and Spencer and co, but just the cards fell your way as well, mate. And you had to be there. Like, not going to take anything away from that drive. That was outstanding, mate. Give us a talk on that race, because that was 2 hours of action pack for you.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I don't know where to start, to be honest. Like you said, kind of just fell into my place at some points and all that. I felt like at some points I was faster than people that I was racing. Then other points I felt like I was a bit slower, but just kind of held in there, tried to be as consistent as I could be, and yeah, in the end it worked out for me. I mean, Spence right at the end was coming for me, and I was getting a bit nervous, and I was like, oh, here we go. But yeah, in the end it worked out, I guess.
It talked us a little bit about that mid phase of the race, heading towards that first 60, and then you obviously would have been aware that Tony had that 5 second hanging over him, pit stops to commence and stuff, and then obviously the way it played out, yourself and Firthy leapfrogging through at that point. Was that on your mind going into the pit stops? You were aware of his penalty and how that might play out?
Oh, I was aware of it, but yeah, I was more just focused on me, not really worrying about what everyone else was doing, just tried to do my best in the race. Obviously, I came out at the pit and the car was a little bit on the edge that once it first came out, but once it got up to temp, I felt like I could get away from people, and then yeah, right at the end, obviously it would have caught. Its tires started to die just a little bit, but not too much.
And then going back a bit of a step to the start of the night to Nate, that qualifying performance, that number put you in good stead. I think you end up starting out a P7. That probably set the platform for what was probably going to be a good night being amongst so many other fast drivers, I think was a good start to the night for you.
Yeah, it set, like you said, it set the platform really well on Woodcourt. Meant that I was Woodcourt a little bit out of the carnage if there was going to be any in like the first corner or at the bus stop chicane for the first lap, you know. And then yeah, once we all kind of spread out and all, and the race started to get going, it was Woodcourt just trying to pick anybody off if I could, and yeah, that was about it.
Yep. And so during the week coming into this final round, mate, I'm not sure what the preparation was like and stuff, but give us and the viewers a little bit of insight. Like that thing looked really, really solid down into the boot. We picked up so many times that I think Davo called the front of the car was very receptive to the apex. It looked like it was very, very good on brakes and entry to the apex. Was there a bit of work around the setup on getting that right? Did you?
Yeah,
Yep.
because Woodcourt earlier in the week, Woodcourt when I tried it, Woodcourt it had Woodcourt a really good front end, but the rear would be trying to come around, so I had to try and dial that a bit and Woodcourt make it so the rear was a bit less aggressive. And then Woodcourt, once I did that, it helped the front, and then
Yeah.
from then on it was just Woodcourt.
Yeah,
It felt pretty
nice.
good, yeah. There was some moments in the race where it's still at the bottom of the boot. Woodcourt it tried to step out at the rear, but it was pretty controllable.
Yeah, nice. No, it looked ultra fast, mate. You pedaled it hard, and looking forward to seeing a very like invigorated and seeing what you got to bring in 2025. I think a full season. I'm excited. I think what we saw tonight was a real breakout drive. I mean, obviously. A couple of incidents in the unfortunate for Shano probably just altered maybe the overall order. I think you were still on the podium regardless, but you've got to be there. And that P2, that's a breakout drive. And we often the races we've called over the last year or so, even the last couple of years, we see these drives turn up by guys, and it often sets the tone for what we're going to see in the future. And I feel like sim racing's a confidence thing, and you got to get a lot out of that, mate. So well done.
Yeah, thanks, boys. Yeah, it was Woodcourt enjoyable. I mean, I've only done like Woodcourt. I think it's like 5 races with the boys, but yeah, it seems to be really enjoyable. I'm just here for a bit of fun. I know I'm not the fastest person around, but hey, at the end of the day, to me, it doesn't really matter.
Yep, no,
Awesome.
you're doing a fantastic job, mate, and congratulations on that. And yeah, you've been awesome to watch out on track in those 5 races that you have been here, mate. So looking forward to some more in 2025. But enjoy that one, mate.
Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for
Cheers,
the
mate.
stream as well. I'm gonna watch it back now.
You're welcome. You feature plenty on it, so enjoy it.
Okay, thanks, boys.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Nate.
All right.
Nathan Bewley, everyone. Second position tonight, J-Man. So
yeah, fantastic
top effort.
drive.
Some hard luck stories though throughout the field. Yeah, crazy stuff. What a race! What an amazing race. Good clean start. Kept the field really bunched for most of the race, and then some. The pit stops through, and then always the race to the end. J-Man, we gotta thank a couple of people here before we run away.
Yep.
Particularly the sponsors. So, CrossCut, Woodworks, Carpentry and Joinery, Crossy 43, HENDO as well. Of course, we've talked about SIMBLACKS all series and the great stuff they brought to Rainlight Racing, and that has continued on tonight. But yeah, big thanks to these boys, particularly CrossCut, Crossy, HENDO and SIMBLACKS. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, cracking night, J-Man. Final round there, round 10, 2 hours at Watkins Glen. Looking forward to 2025 already, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
So, we shall catch you all then. Keep in touch by hitting the like and the subscribe and hit the notifications button see the links below for Rainlight Racing's Discord channel and all relevant other links. And
So
get
hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Have we got
Dave.
winners?
We've just got a wheel spin for the pedals.
Okay, so eligible drivers: Lucas Keys, Brandon Webley, Fotado, Spence, Firth, Clark, Dawson, Crossland, Goddard, Marnie, Kim, Warren, Beatty, Warren,
Danny Kim.
Danny Kim.
Okay, what was that the, hang on, was that the 50 or was that the pedals?
So also Worcester, Perkins eligible as well, J-Man. So I think that makes, I don't know, 15 or 16. And the boys are rolling the wheel as we speak in the background. If you are already
Looks
hooked
like
up,
Danny Kim, I think.
and over at Steve Crossland's Twitch, Danny Kim, stand by, ladies and gentlemen, viewers.
Yeah, cool stuff. Well done, Danny Kim.
Danny
on the
Kim,
pedals.
there it is. There you go. Just to
And
round
well
out
done,
the
on the 50.
And well done. Oh, nice work, J-Man.
Yep.
So yeah, nice work, Rainlight Racing. In 2024, that wraps their GT3 Series 7. That pretty well wraps up the year as well. I think for them, there will be fun stuff. There's plenty of iRacing and and all sorts of other stuff going on in the background. Some rally racing and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, links are in the description. Get over to the Discord. Check out what's going on. Great community. Really helpful bunch of guys. Thanks for everybody involved. SIMBLACKS, CROSSCUT, Crossy, Hendo, True to Life Racing Designs, of course, J-Man right here. And we'll see you all here at Rainlight Racing in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you.